Hi there, I'm April from the blog primitivemommy.com, and I want to talk to you about an important topic that is affecting a lot of people these days. And I see a lot of information getting spread out there that I just don't think is helpful to people after what I've been through, and I just want to get my information out there and hopefully be able to help somebody find a solution to their eczema. I am 33 years old, and I had eczema for the bulk of my life. As a child, it was awful. I would scream when my parents would give me a bath because I had open wounds on my legs and arms. And now I have a son who had eczema. So about a year and a half ago, it was so bad on my arms that I had to keep bandages up my both entire hands and arms. I had cracks on my hands that would hurt so horribly when I tried to wash dishes. I was just not functioning as a mother. I couldn't do the things I needed to do. And it was embarrassing. I couldn't go out without long sleeves on. So I finally broke down and got an allergy test, a blood allergy test. The skin tests are not conclusive. They give you false positives. You don't want to get a skin test. I think they're a waste of time. I've had them in my childhood, and they didn't help me fix my problem. The blood test, however, did. And I will post links on where you can get your own blood test. I went through a nutritionist, and she did mine, but you can do it on your own, so, and for cheaper. So what I did is, once I had the blood test, I removed the foods I was allergic to, but my rash still didn't go away completely because obviously they didn't test me for every food there was out there. So what I had a friend who noticed some similarities in the foods I was allergic to, and they were all high in oxalates. Not all, but many of them were high in oxalates. So we determined that I was allergic to foods high in oxalates, which are your healthy vegetables like kale and spinach. So I had to eliminate those from my diet, and now I have no rash. If I do eat foods that I'm allergic to, because I'm also allergic to things like bananas and dates, tomatoes, eggs and milk, I will start to get a rash again. But I can eat a little bit of them and not have issues. So what we did is we removed the same foods from my son, and his rash cleared up. So he was sensitive to the same things I am. So, but there's other parts to the whole eczema story that you don't get from a regular general practitioner. I had to dig deep to find out that there's a connection between the gut and eczema, and leaky gut syndrome is usually, and then it causes an inflammation because your gut is permeable and it's allowing things into your bloodstream that should not be there, and then your body's attacking it in the form of an itchy rash. So if you think about it, what would be causing our guts to be permeable, to cause damage to the gut? One of the things I discovered is that heavy metals, such as mercury, can cause this problem. Well, where are we getting all this mercury? Why are so many people having eczema? Well, there's vaccines, and there's mercury fillings, both of which I was exposed to. So I believe that's where my problem started. There's other issues where there's things with the vaccines that can cause inflammation in your gut as well, like the MMR. They're finding that there's problems from that. So it's not entirely the heavy metals, but we do know that it has to do with the gut.
He jacked it up.
Cool. That's my son playing outside. Okay, I'll come see you in a minute. Anyways, thought I had a nice block of quiet time, but you guys don't mind, right? So I'd like to talk about the topic more because there's so much to talk about, and I'm probably not covering everything. But I really want this information to be available because I find so much misinformation, and it was so hard for me to come to this information. Hopefully it's becoming more available for people. But people seeking the steroid creams and different topical creams. Oh, what can I put on it? Well, the only thing for me that soothed the itch was oregano oil. It actually made it stop itching, and I could not leave the house without it. And the oils still, like I would put coconut oil. You want to stay away from all the toxic stuff. You're causing stunted growth. Children on the steroid creams gain weight. We don't know what they're doing. You want to stay away from that stuff. It's only causing a temporary fix, and you're covering the problem. There's a problem, and it's only going to get worse. You have to address the problem. So my rash is gone. My son's rash is gone. We're fine. He'll get itchy if he eats some cinnamon, if he eats some beans, like kidney beans, and if I eat those things as well. I'm pretty sensitive to those. Eggs, I'm extremely sensitive to those. But that's not saying that's going to be your problem. There's 5 top foods that usually irritate people: orange juice, wheat, eggs, milk. I can't remember the other one, but you can find them on mercola.com. He has some good information about eczema. And but removing those didn't make my rash go away. So I was eating extremely healthy, juicing every day, and I was poisoning myself with all the oxalates in my juice because my body was not responding well to them. So it's really important to find out what's going on in your body so that you can help your body heal. The creams are not going to help you heal. So, and then you can work on healing your gut. There's things that you can do to heal your gut, and I can talk about that more in another video, but I'll talk about a couple things. There's colostrum. There's aloe. Well, eggs won't work for me, but raw eggs is supposed to help heal the intestinal lining. So, and I can talk about several things that you can do there too. But I just want the information to be there that don't try to cure your eczema topically. It's not going to happen. So I hope this helped you, and let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to address some. I feel like when I see this posted, this question about eczema and rashes, I see it on babies now where people are asking. I feel like I have to go around and post on every single question because I feel like people are not getting correct information on it. And I don't want to see children on these topical steroids. So thanks for listening, and you can check out my blog on primitivemommy.com. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.